episode of Countryside Workshop. Today we're going to talk about how we make this pen. Back in episode number 1, turned in an acrylic pen. I told you guys on a later episode I'd show you how I finished a wooden pen. Well, today's the day. I'm going to finish this wooden pen for you. So let's go ahead and bring the camera in close and let's get rolling. Here I'm using the Easy Wood Tools Easy Rougher just to take the blank down to round. And once it gets down to round, I can easily do a plunge cut, or I can do a slide cut back and forth. Plunge cut's the fastest, is the easiest way to get it down to the desired shape. Now I'm going to grab the Easy Finisher and I'm going to taper in the ends. I'm going to taper the blank all the way down to the bushings. You're going to see me use my fingers to make sure that there's no lip between the bushing and the pen blank. Once I finish up with the Easy Finisher, I'm going to grab the Easy Rougher again, and I'm going to take a very light pass to make sure that there's no ridges and valleys left by the Easy Finisher. Now I'm going to start sanding, starting with 150 grit. I'm going to sand until it's smooth, and then I'm going to turn off the lathe, and I'm going to run back and forth to make sure I get rid of those spiral marks. Then I'm going to switch over. I'm going to go to 240. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just smoothing out, getting rid of the spiral marks from the 150. Then I'm going to switch and I'm going to go up to 320. After 320, I'll move to 400. And then my last grit is going to be 600. And this is going to be very quick. It's just going to make the surface nice and smooth and ready for finish. My finish of choice is going to be a 3-part. I'm going to start with thin CA glue. And here you're going to see my thin CA glue comes out kind of thick. It's starting to thicken up, and this will probably be the last time I use it because it should coat the entire pen blank in one run. It shouldn't be stringy like that. I'm going to hit it with a couple quick set activator, get it to cure. I'm going to move to second part, and this is going to be my Triple E Ultra Shine. And basically it's going to micro polish the CA glue to make the CA glue nice and smooth and ready for me to apply my final polish. Once the wax is all good, I'm going to take my Mylance high friction polish and I'm going to apply 5 coats. Put a little, about a dime size on a blue paper towel. You're going to rub it across and then you're going to hold it and you're going to create heat. The heat is what cures the finish. So here I am just wrapping up the final coat, and now I'm making sure that it's cured. And now I'm going to go into assembly of the pen. I'm going to put the clip in first. After I press the clip in, I'm going to take it down, I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to press in the nib, which is the front of the pen or the bottom end of the pen. Alright, once the nib's pressed in, I'm going to go ahead and get my spring and my ink cartridge, and I'm going to drop them down inside of the pen. It's going to go ink cartridge through the spring. Spring goes all the way into the nib, and we're going to put that in through the clip. Then I'm going to grab my transmission. With the threads going down, I'm going to twist my transmission into place until it is fully seated and tightened. Once my transmission is tightened, I'm going to grab my end cap, and then I'm just going to slide my end cap over the end of the transmission. This is where you got to use a little bit of force. If you need to use the vise to do so, that is okay. Just make sure you don't crimp it down too hard. And then you twist the pin, make sure it operates. I want to take a moment to thank Easy Wood Tools for being a sponsor of this show.